So I know it's been a while since I've uploaded on this channel, and I always say it's going to be different and things, and then something kind of strikes me down, and I just feel incapable of filming or working on something or even streaming, which is the one thing I try to do a lot right now, and I'm just awful at it, keeping a schedule because of mental health issues, things along that line. Um, So I guess this is generally an update, and I know people paid update videos. I don't think anyone's gonna watch this anyway, so who gives a shit? Um, I'm hoping that through work and working more, that I can kind of rebuild what I wanted this channel to be. Not so much gameplay. Um, there's enough people talking about gameplay and things like that out there. Uh, Not even sure reviews really. I'm talking more of discussions about games. And I'm not just talking video games anymore. I'm talking things like Dungeons and Dragons. I'm talking board games. I'm talking nerd culture. Fuck it. We're not just doing games. We're going to talk about nerd culture as a whole. Whether or not you currently enjoy nerd culture, whether you say it's, sort of been bastardized by it becoming more of like an open thing, that being a nerd no longer really means anything because everyone goes to superhero movies, everyone plays video games. This is no longer, you know this niche culture. It's, this vast growing monopoly that you can just slap, a pop on, and it'll sell. Or you still feel like that person who's been kind of outcast a lot of their life, like I did growing up a little bit at least, not completely so, because nerd culture kind of developed, becoming more and more popular when I was in high school to late middle school. I want to say like sophomore year of high school, nerd culture started becoming more and more accepted. But um, as a kid, growing up, still reading comic books and junk, like people played video games, but I didn't grow up in a place where people talked about playing video games all that much. Or at least I didn't, because, I had a small group of friends and I've always kept it to a small group of friends. I don't know. I can have that kind of discussion at another time. But we're gonna sit down, we're gonna have discussions. We're gonna talk about things that bother me and maybe should bother you. And that not all negative. I actually want to try to be more positive with the whole thing. I want to look towards a better future rather than sitting and stewing in the terrible monotony that has become, I think, life for a lot of people in general lately. There's a lot of people I know that just have these horrible, horrible hangups on life, whether or not we're good enough or things like that. And maybe I'll delve into like mental state kind of stuff a little bit, but um, I don't know. I don't know where to end this. I'm not good at endings. This is all unscripted, if you couldn't tell. But this channel's not dead. I'm going to try a lot harder. Not just for people who actually find me entertaining for some fucking reason, but in general to keep myself in good spirits. And I think talking more will help with this whole thing. Other than that, I kind of want to always end off the episodes with like a little piece of music to listen to. They won't play, but I'll probably like link it at some point in the description below. I think we're gonna do Richie Branson. We're gonna do. Oh, I can't think of the song right now. It just left my head. I think it's White Reflections. I'm sorry if it's not the right song, but oh well. I'll see you guys soon, very soon, and maybe with a better camera.